But I'm saying, if it's a real friend,
I mean, see, I pay for you. You beautiful.
Okay.
It's the fellas talking right now.
What do you mean? I can't be in here?
That mean you need to go to the bed.
I'm not gonna go to the bed this house.
I'm here to pay the rent. You need to go to the back when the fellas up there.
Okay, but this is my house. You can leave.
Oh, yeah, he's getting messy.
I pay rent.
Okay, but you
He's getting messy.
Look, I'm saying,
You need to go to the back.
Yo, somebody sent this to me earlier and wanted me to respond to this. So here's my response to this situation. Sir, according to this video, you live in her house. Keyword, her house. And you have the audacity to tell her to go to the back. How about you go to the back? See, here's the bottom line. As a man, your job is to house the woman, not for her to house you. Buy my card game and play it with the person that you're dating. Play it with somebody you're in a relationship with. Play this game with anybody you're dating. Play this game with your family members. Play this game with your kids. Play this game with your parents, and you'll get a better understanding of who's in front of you, who you are, and most importantly, how you view the world, the opposite sex, relationships, marriage. You may not realize that your views on life could be totally different than the person you're dating views on life, because you're either asking the wrong questions or you're not asking the questions at all. That's what my card game is for. Play deeper discussions and have deeper discussions. It'll save your dating life.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
You live in her house and you're trying to tell her what to do in her house. That's not how life works. See, this is the problem with all these independent women running around. They're dealing with dudes like you, making them feel like they have to be independent because they got dudes living in their freaking house. Where is your house, sir? Because that's the thing that needs to be talked about. Why do you live with a woman? Telling a woman to go to the back. You don't even have a back to go to. If you went to the back of your house, what would that look like? You don't have a house. To all the men out here, especially you modern men who, one, love to live with women, and two, talk crap about how they don't listen. There's a reason why some of them don't listen, because y'all be living with women. Modern men, to a certain degree, have life screwed up altogether. You think simply because you're a man and a woman's supposed to do A, B, and C, that's not how it works. As a man, you earn everything you get. If you want a woman to respect you, you have to earn respect. How do you earn respect? That's simple. Have your own apartment. Have your own house. You don't have to buy a big old house. You just have to be able to have an apartment or rent a house. But if you have not set your life up properly in order to have an apartment, in order to have a house, guess what? You don't deserve the respect that you think you deserve. See, this is how it works. Women deserve what they preserve. The more they preserve themselves, the less dudes they deal with, things like that, they get more respect because of what they haven't done. But for men, it's the opposite. If you haven't done anything or you don't have anything, you don't get any respect. Just like if a woman has been with everybody and done everything, she's not going to get respect. So it's like two sides of the coin, tails and heads. And speaking of heads, it sounds like she's the head of the household. And you're trying to tell the head of the household what to do. Sir, go earn you some respect. Go get your life together and then go tell somebody to go to the back. According to what I watched in this video, you're not even in the back. You outside. You ain't even in the house. And in all honesty, that's where you need to stay. Get out this woman's house, go back to live with your mama or your roommate or something, and get your life together. Get your credit together, get your money together, because you don't need a girlfriend. See, a lot of you dudes, y'all live with a woman in order to come up, in order to get your money right. And then once you come up, you leave the woman. In a lot of cases, you leave the woman with a baby. So it makes more sense for you to go ahead and leave this woman alone so you can focus on yourself. Give yourself a good year and a half to get your credit together, get your life together, get your purpose together, and then start dating. Because right now, any one of you men watching, if you live with a woman, you are a loser. Period. You are a loser. You don't deserve no woman. You don't deserve nothing. Get out this woman's house, stop being a loser, and go figure your life out. And once you got your life together, you got your own apartment, your own car, your own house, your own whatever, now you deserve a woman. But at this particular point, any of you men, not just him, who lives with women, do not deserve a woman because you haven't earned it. So with all that being said, from a fundamental standpoint, yes, the woman stays in the back when a man's homeboys come over and they hanging out in the living room. Under no circumstances do you come out from the back with your little tights on, walk around the house. You stay in the back, look at TV, play with your phone until his homeboys went home. And that is how you properly respect your man. But he has to earn that respect by it being his house, his apartment. So when he tells you to go in the back, he's telling you to go in the back of his house, of his apartment that he pays for. You see the difference? But if it's her house, you don't tell her nothing. Why in the world do you have homeboys over your girl's house anyway? I want y'all to think about that. I've lived with a woman before, and I was a loser at that point. Never, ever did I ever think, hey, let me call my homeboys over my girl's house and let's hang out at my girl's house. No, I didn't deserve that. Why? Because it wasn't my house and I was a loser. See how that works? And this is a lesson to a lot of you modern men. You run around talking mess about women all the time, how women don't want to listen. Well, this is why women don't listen. They don't have to listen. They don't supposed to listen because the person that's telling them to do something is a loser. See, this is about context. It's not that women don't want to listen. It's that women don't listen to losers. You live with a woman, you're a loser. And it's okay. Like I said, I was a loser at one point. But guess what I did? Two different things. One, I didn't get her pregnant. Some of y'all can't say that. You live with a woman, you're going to get her pregnant. Almost guaranteed because you ain't got no discipline. So I didn't get her pregnant. And two, I left her because I realized, what am I doing? I don't need to be living with a woman. I got up out of there and went and got my own spot. And I got my life together. And ever since then, never lived with a woman ever again. See how simple that is? The number one thing as a man you have to do is to leave these women alone so you can focus on yourself. Like I said, give yourself a year, 2 years, and get your life together. It will change your life. Leave these women alone. Because I'm telling you now, if you're not disciplined enough to have your own place, you're not disciplined enough to not get that woman pregnant. And you think your life is bad now. Think about if you get this woman pregnant and you ain't got nowhere to house her and you living in her house. That's a terrible life. So, sir, leave this woman alone and leave all women alone until you can afford to get your own apartment, your own house, your own car, your own life. Then you can tell a woman to go to the back. But right now, don't go to the back. Go to the parking lot. I can't wait to see what you dudes got to say. Modern men and women, drop your comments below.